Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and right now you can get this sweet Scoop Soldier sticker when you order over at cardkingdom.com. Just mention in your order notes that you want a Scoop Soldier sticker when you go to checkout.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Fish 5-0 with me, yours truly, your host Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger. Today I'll be playing Jeskai Blink, that's right. We're going to be using Thassa, Deep Dwelling, just pretty much the whole game plan. Live long enough to steal all your opponent's things. Normally you see green in this because you get to ramp a little bit more, so that makes it so you get to your Agent of Treacheries a little bit easier. But instead, we added the white to give us some sweepers out of the sideboard, Devout Decree. Things to help us fight mono red a little bit more. And some solid sweepers, as in like Shatter the Sky a lot better than without having to worry about blowing up my own things, like with Storm's Wrath and whatnot. We also get to play Elspeth Conquers Death to reanimate Agent of Treacheries and whatnot. The deck is just sweet. It's going to be a little bit slower than the Teamer version, but yeah, here are the 4 cards that kind of make the deck kind of tick. We have the Akroan War, as you all know, which is gain control of target creature for as long as the Akroan War remains on the battlefield. And then the Chapter 2, until your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each turn if able, or each combat if able. And then Chapter 3, each tap creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. Yes, that's like crazy. Yes, we're playing for a kind of an act of treason style card, but the nice thing here is it gives us a few turns with the creature, and then that allows us to play Thassa Deep Dwelling, as Thassa, once again, at the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control, not under its owner's control. So that means that you can blink the stuff that you steal, and then it's permanently yours. And of course, we have Teferi Time Raveler. You know I had to play it in the deck, but this would then shut off all the blue-white control decks, and on top of that, allow us to maybe return an Akroan War after we've blinked the target we've stolen to get us more value again. And then, we have other cards like Dream Trawler, which is a solid finisher, and just a good card all in all. So another way to close the game, help us survive against red deck and whatnot. So without holding up any longer, let's see how the deck does in the league. All right, we'll take the play. I guess I'll keep this. This isn't bad. We'll go ahead and, okay, Jeskai Blink. We might not be able to beat red deck, but we'll just try to dodge red deck. Totally. Yep, that's it. Easy. I mean, maybe we can post board, but we'll see. All right, I think I want to scry here, so I'll go ahead and play Charming Prince. Scry 2. Okay, I don't want either of those lands. All right. Let's go ahead and pass. Let's see what they've got here. I'm just going to go ahead and send the Charming Prince in. This could be Flash. I don't know. Go ahead and just play the Shockland, the Sacred Foundry, and pass. So it looks like it's going to be Ramp. Ramp will be a problem. Let's see. What can I do about this? We should get 1 more blue source. Fetch now because we're going to be scrying this, scrying for 2. This way, in case they play Nissa, we can just bounce the Nissa, exile the Nissa and then bounce the land. Let's see what they're doing. I mean, they are figuring out if this wants to, if this is Flash, they could counter this, I guess. All right, cool. It resolved. I guess it's not that big of a deal because Flash also has Brazen Borrower. Alright. Go ahead and blink the Charming Prince. Let's go ahead and scry 2. And let's just bottom. Okay. I kind of want to keep the Hallowed Fountain in case we draw a Cavalier, but we'll just chance it that we'll scry into another answer. Night Pack Ambusher. Okay. So it is Flash. Alright. So that will be a concern. I don't want to lie to you here. This will be a concern. Will we actually get to, think here? Let's play around Quench. We're playing around Quench here. Brineborn Cutthroat, you got it.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Okay. What do I want to bounce back to their hand? I could just bounce the wolf back. Yeah, let's go ahead and just bounce the wolf back.
I got you.
And let's go ahead and just attack with nothing, actually. No attacks. I'll blink I'll blink the Brineborn, so the Brineborn is now mine. If they attack with the wolf, we send both into block. Ooh. Alright, so that's a problem. So which one do we care more about? Like, the wolf probably matters a lot more. Yeah, the wolf matters more. We just have to kill off the wolf, lose to fairy. 3-5. Cast Elspeth Conquers Death. Exile the Nissa. Play this tap, pass to the opponent. I mean, at some point we can just bring back the Teferi, right? Looks like they're in need of a second blue, so they're probably loaded up with Frilled Mystics. All right, so they got another green source. That's fine. All right, let's play Teferi.
Let's slow this.
And then Teferi will bounce the forest. And or it could just bounce the Elspeth Conquers Death. Alright, opponent. You've got some pretty sweet cards here. What can I do to be rid of all of them? Elspeth Conquers Death answers Wolf, Nissa, but requires us to actually be able to resolve those. A little concerning. Let's see. Disdainful Stroke could counter Wolf, Nissa, but not... I mean, it could also counter Frilled Mystic. Alright. Not bad. Probably should bring in Shatter the Sky. Oh, they'll probably bring in the, good old Dino. Alright. So... I guess Bone Crusher Giant's not the greatest. Brazen Borrower isn't the greatest. Probably would rather just have more removal. Agent of Treachery is going to cost a lot of mana to resolve, so I don't know if I want to deal with that. Could lower my curve here. I think we probably could have been lowering our curve a little bit more than we did. I mean, we could have probably taken out both Agent of Treacheries, because, like, what, am I going to steal a single land of theirs? I'm going to mulligan this. And I'm going to mulligan this because it looked like the same hand. And I'm going to mulligan... you know what? I'm going to keep this. Can't be any worse, right? Like, we don't have anything to do, but, like, I'd rather not have a one-lander. And I don't want to mulligan, like, 30 times, so... Alright, sure. We got all the temples. Good old Shuffler got a good joke or 10 against me. That's fine. Alright, there's more lands to draw. That's odd. I was looking for so many of those earlier. Alright. So the opponent has ramped. Let's see if they have Wolf here. I'm going to just go ahead and play Temple of Enlightenment again. Okay, I don't need that many Thasas. Okay. I think we're not in great shape this game, but, you know, like, we can't steal their Nissa. They've clearly got a bajillion counterspells. And I've got more lands to draw. Alright, well, I guess we'll just try to slowly play out this game, because it's not like we have a lot to do. I'll use that as a removal, because they might have Brineborn. So, is this just Simic Control or something like that? Chemister's Insight, is that normal? I don't think that's normal. Pretty sure that's not normal. Represent that we obviously have something, even though we don't. We have, like, a Bone Crusher Giant, which isn't that great, but... Yup. Opponent's casting Chemister's Insight, pitching an island. So, what are they doing? Grip full of cards, and they're just passing. So they're just loaded to the brim with answers, is what I'm getting from this. Alright. Drew another land, so I'm going to just keep passing. We don't really have anything to pressure the opponent right now. I want to do 2 spells in a turn. So, like, once we get to, like, 8 mana, maybe... Unless, of course, they just steal our lands. But if they steal our lands, it's not the end. Alright. There's a Nissa. You got it.
I will protect the virtue of this world.
Yes. Okay.
Behold, nature's...
You got it. If they quench me, this doesn't feel great, right? Let's go ahead and activate this. I feel like it's a bad idea because we did bottom so many cards. Let's see if I can resolve a Thassa Deep Dwelling. They could quell me. I'm wondering what we've got for this Nissa. I mean, I gotta pay it, right? I mean, I am. Alright, then they quell me, and... I mean, they quench me, and they could also dispute. Alright, that's pretty good. We need to get rid of this Nissa. But I don't know how likely that is to happen. Huh. Isn't that a pickle? Do they have more counter magic?
The land
I'm gonna steal the forest if I'm stealing any of their lands. Take 6 down to 9. Does this resolve? It does not. Alright. Okay. Yup, another quench. You got it. Alright, they got this one. GG's. Even if I shock and play like Charming Prince, what does that really do, right? That like buys me 1 turn. Okay. So, they're just going to be loaded to the brim with counter spells. Alright. That means we probably just want to see, like, gum up the board as early as we can. So let's drop the Agent of Treachery. Let's drop a Dream Trawler. A few Crowan Wars, or like in a Crowan War, maybe a Nissa. Shadow the Sky, no point here. Alright, let's try this. We're just going to try to get on the board early. We can't play the late game with them. They're going to win that every time. Especially when they're loaded with just like Quenches, Mystical Disputes. They probably have their like hard counters, so it like negates and stuff. So it's going to feel pretty good to just have a bunch of like creatures. Yeah, sure, I'll keep this. This is good. Oh, we just need some lands, and then we start doing some really fun things here. Alright, pass. Can we do anything else against this opponent? I mean, they can't counter this with anything, so we're just gonna start punching them with Unchained Berserkers. You know what, let's cut them off the ability to like ramp or anything, because if we sit and do nothing, they'll just ramp. So I'm gonna get them to use their hard counters. Alright. Go ahead and activate. What do I need? Another blue source? We have the double white already, so go for Thassa. Yep, you got it. So I need 1 land now. 1 land allows me to play at least Teferi plus something to like... Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and try to lead off with Guard Mage over here. Sure, Frilled Mystic, you got it. See, if I had had a land there, we would have resolved it Teferi. If I get to resolve this Teferi, that's huge. That's gonna be huge for us. Like, here's how many more things they have, right? Because they did go negate, sabotage into Frilled Mystic. So that is a controlling curve that they've got there. Alright, opponent. That's fine. I'll put that back on top of your deck. Or you could choose if that goes on top of your deck. They went to the bottom, so they have Nissa.
Stand by. Might be a bad idea.
I'll just keep... I gotta keep putting a clock on them. They have Nissa, they'll have Nissa. Sure. So now that they've tapped out, I think this is in the bag. I mean, they have to tap out, right? But, like, I mean, we're gonna be able to, like, answer anything. They kill my Teferi with a land from Nissa, then we get it back eventually. Cool. 3, 6.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Let's see what we draw. That feels not great, but alright, sure. That should be the end here for the opponent. Boom! GG's. Ooh, this is a good keep. I'll keep this for sure. Oh, this is not a great matchup. Alright. That is the one thing. We are pretty rough against Jeskai Fires. We're just hoping to not play this matchup ever. That's how we plan to beat it. We just never play against it. Simple. Okay, sure. I mean, maybe we can steal one of these Sphinx of Foresights and that's their only threat in their deck. Unlikely, but, you know, I can, like, dream. Alright, well, I'm very far from that. Alright, alright. Excuse me? Well, okay, so it's not... Oh, okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. Okay, yeah. No, that's...
Sorry,
Yep.
That's more like it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Super chill. Super chill. All right.
Let's get moving.
We're in so much trouble. Yup. Yep. Just the way I drew it up, to be honest with you. Alright, so let's go ahead and steal the Sphinx of Foresight. And then let's go ahead and bounce the Gilded Goose, I guess.
I have a plan.
Oh, boy. And then maybe we can actually attack the Kiora? I mean, realistically, all I want to do is just play Thassa and keep stealing stuff, right? Alright, so they have the casual, a bajillion mana. Alright.
You will not fail.
Okay, the Gilded Goose has resolved. Now this is what I call Teamer Ramp. Oh boy. A little bit of a pickle. Won't lie to you. There goes my Teferi. Alright, well, that's not great. Alright. Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Wow, they are going off right now. This is a non-zero amount of lands that they've got. Between Nissa, Lotus Field, they're going at it right now. You got it. I do not want that card. I guess that's not great either. I could steal the land. Let's go ahead and attack here. See if they decide they block with the goose. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and blink. This comes back to us. So, let me think. What can I do now? They have to attack each combat, so they're going to have to tap down their land. But I could just steal my stuff, though. But... Alright. How do I beat... They had such a good start. Oh my god. The Repudiate. I love it. That's so sweet. And raise Forerunners. Wow. Sometimes you just can't even be mad. You know, like, that's just, like, very nice. Everything gets Vigilance, too. The perfect counter. Yeah. Okay. Let's just concede. All right. Wow. Let's talk about that for a minute, huh? Well. Geez. That was a beating and a half. I could lie to you and say it was close. No, because it totally was. We were knocking on the door there. We had him. Okay. Guess... Let me think here. End race Forerunners. Kiora. They do have enough things for me to want to counter. Oh, man. Tucking the Repudiate would be sweet. All right, let's try this. I think the only thing I want is Shatter the Sky. All right. Oh, boy. Man, we had such a good hand, too. All right, I'll just hope I draw lands. Simple as that. Our hand was so sweet. Now we got to try to just beat that. Uh-huh. I'll go ahead and play the Fabled Passage. This way I get my turn 3 Teferi. So what do I want here? We have second white already. I should also probably have done this before I passed the turn, because we've seen them actually play Repudiate, which could counter my cracking of Fabled Passage.
This isn't a fight. Wait. Let's try this.
Okay. Uro, you got it. It's a good one. Please don't have a Nissa. Well, alright, so they blew up 2 lands there. Alright, cool. Drew a land. Alright, what do you got for me, opponent? What is it? Let me think here. What are some lines they could play? They could play Kiora. They have a lot of action here. Sure, it's fine. Go ahead and send that back to their hand.
Here goes nothing.
They have a full grip of cards again. I mean, I'd like to draw a land here. If I could draw a land, that'd be perfect. Because then I go Crone War, hold up Ether Gust. Alright, so it's red or green. Never mind. At least they weren't as ridiculously rampy this game. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Triple green. Yep, you got it. Maybe they'll play another Lotus Field and then blow up the Lotus Field and, I don't know, Breeding Pool. Even then, they go 2 lands. They can blow up the Breeding Pool Temple. They have 2 Lotus Fields and 6 mana. That's pretty good. It just means like a simple Kiora does like a lot of work. Alright. Opponent has chosen to ramp. That's cool. Come on, give me a land, deck. Give yours truly a land. You got it. Alright. Alright. Send that back. Play to Fairy. We're gonna go ahead and plus again. Attack. Pass to the opponent. Oh boy, that's a Kiora. They're starting to get a little out of control here, aren't they? So if I do that, yeah, you got it. They're gonna just draw some cards, pretty much. Yeah, Kiora pays for herself. Interesting. I'll put that back on top. Fully knowing that now they don't have any mana to like... Alright, cool. Huh.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and blink the Brazen Borrower. Try to steal whatever it is they're about to play now.
Bet you've never been hugged by a crowd.
Cool.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
I mean, ideally we gotta get rid of that Cinder Vines because that blows up our Crow in War. So that will be a concern. Yup, you got it. We'll draw a card. They can play Cinder Vines if they want. They're tapped out now. Oh man. Guess I don't hate that. Sure. So we got Devotion.
Don't worry, I got this.
Thasaka can go right at... There we go. Blink the Sphinx of Foresight. Now it won't matter if they blow up my my thingamabobber because I'll already get the Sphinx. And I've got Devotion thanks to their Sphinx of Foresight. That feels good. Kiora again. Kiora the sequel. You got it.
Leviathans, octopuses, let's get moving.
How do we get... We gotta get rid of that. I guess we could go bounce the Cinder Vines with Teferi. That's not bad. Agent of Treachery. Can I... Is there anything I want to see? I can't steal the Lotus Field, unfortunately. Really lock my opponent out of some land action here. I might bottom that, actually. I think I need that. Well, you know. Let's go ahead and steal some things. Let's go ahead and steal some more things. I'll take your Sphinx of Foresight. Thank you.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Don't want the opponent to have any of those magical cards. Send that all in at them. And which one did I just steal? This Sphinx of Foresight, because it would. I could blink the Agent of Treachery, but I want to actually just blink Sphinx of Foresight, permanently have it. Because I can just bounce the Agent of Treachery back with Teferi. Nice! And we just stole all their stuff. Feels good. Feels good. Alright, alright. God, that felt so good. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, is Claim the Firstborn going to have targets? Because we can only steal stuff CMC 3 or less. It may not, so... is there anything else good here? I guess I could Dovin's Veto. I mean, Dovin's Veto does counter their Planeswalkers, which I do care about. Counters the Cindervines, which oddly matters in this matchup. I don't think I've ever cared about a Cindervines more than ever. Probably has to do with the fact that I don't want to die, and lose my Akroan War. Oh. Deck, please. Stop. Stop with the jokes. All right, here we go. If we could draw Teferi, that'll be huge. Like, Teferi, bounce anything, like any of our stuff back is huge. Also, part of me wonders, is there a world where we just play Starfield Mystic? Like, we go Jeskai Enchantments almost. Alright, so we drew the Thassa. The Elspeth Conquers Death is nice. Boy. With all these enchantments, man, I kind of... Oh. Alright, just pass. We're going to let them take their turn. They've got their 2 green-red lands. Please, please play Lotus Field. Oh, they're not going to do what I want them to. I'm going to put that on top of their deck. Actually, I don't have anything to do. And if they put down the Lotus Field, that's a problem. Alright. Yep, go ahead. I mean, like, I thought they were gonna try to go for Repudiate. If they went for the Repudiate, that would have been so sweet. I would have been so happy. Or they go Lotus Field first. Oh, man, that would have been such a blowout. That will resolve, my friend. That will resolve. I will not fight that. I'm going to make you sack 2 lands. Alright, cool. This way they aren't like at like a bajillion mana, right? I mean, they would have gone up to 3, 6, 8 mana total. Jeez Louise, that would have been terrifying. What do they have in hand? What do they have in hand? That's fine. We can exile these. Alright, give me a land. Give me a land, deck. Just show me mana. That's what I'm looking for. Bottom. That is not a land. Alright. Dang it. Maybe there was a discussion to just play Thassa there. Thassa, Blink, who cares, right? Did they ever Repudiate? No. They do have a lot of lands, but... Alright, cool. Or as cool as this can be for us. No! Opponent has just been waiting for Thassa? Brutal. I mean, if they exile their yard... Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it the big one? What's going on here? That's 6 green. The big green machine. All right. Nope. Never mind. Looks like it might just be Uro. Oh, no. It's Nissa. That's very bad for us.
That which cannot protect itself.
Oh. Will they do it? They could if they want. All right. So... this will result with us having to exile the Nissa. The Nissa's just the biggest threat here.
The land shall conquer you.
I'll have to just... Oh. Can that work? Oh boy. Yep. We're gonna have to block here. Hope that we can survive long enough to see all this pay off. Actually, do I need to block? I mean, if they have a land, maybe they have another Lotus Field. Oh, dude. Yes. Sack your steam vents. Sack your steam vents and your forest. Although they have so much mana right now. Oh my gosh. No blocks. You got it, actually. Here we go. Oh man, that's good. That's very good. Very nice. Very nice. Oh man, that's good. That's good. I just got stifled. Oh wow. So brutal, dude. Actually, you know what? You deserve it. Hit me with it. No blocks. No blocks. I probably should have blown all this up, but whatever. I thought if I could just steal it, that's just as good, but I didn't expect to get stifled again. Granted that I should have known they'd probably play 4. I'm gonna mulligan. Oh man, this deck is hitting me where it hurts. All lands? No lands. No lands again. Very good. There we go. We just have to return 3 of our cards, our finest cards. At this point, I'm going to return all of those. You know what? Keep that too. Couldn't be any worse than what I've already got. Alright, so this now does nothing. Okay. Probably up against blue-white. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and windmill slam this to fairy. Alright, cool. Good news for us is if they think we're relying on our counterspells, that is not the case.
I know my responsibility. I've got it.
Alright, we needed lands. I wanted to play this, get the minus in before they played something like Narset. Yup. Birth of Meletis. Unfortunate, didn't draw the land. We'll pass.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
Maybe they'll play around it like I have counterspells or something. Because I haven't shown them a single red source. Yep. You got it. Interesting. You know what? I'm probably just going to play this for 0. And then I'll pass back to the opponent. I can't draw, so probably need to be careful with that. Yep, you got your Teferi.
You'll thank me later.
Keep an open
What do I want to do about this? They could bounce my Gadwig if they want. It's not like I can draw additional cards with it.
Here goes nothing. Trust me, I have a plan.
Alright. Stop them from bouncing my stuff. That's pretty good. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna just put Teferi to 2 here.
Uncalled for.
Blink Gadwick. Not too worried about the wall here. Alright, so which one will they be exiling? My Thassa? Cool.
This might be a bad idea.
Can't draw, can't do anything, so I'm just gonna pass. So next turn I also can't do anything. Still stuck.
That's more like it.
Yup. We're gonna just pretty much chill, right? The only thing I want to do is lower the counters on Teferi, as opposed to actually, like, killing it. Uh-huh. The opponent wanted to, they could just play the other Teferi. Sure, that's fine. Pass. Cool, so they didn't get any crazy value off of that. I mean, ideally, if I would have had 2 more lands, I would have already stolen some stuff. Like, stolen their Nissa, or their Narset, even. Field of Ruin, you got it. Because, like, the ideal situation is to get 2 lands going right now. And then just play Agent of Treachery, bounce Agent of Treachery back. But pretty soon they're going to get to their Dream Trawler mana. I don't think I'm doing terrible for somebody that is sitting at that mold to like 4.
Here we go.
All right. Let's go and exile the Elspeth Conquers Death. Returning exile Narset with Elspeth Conquers Death. Bounce it back to my hand. May as well just keep playing the blue-white lands. Surprise them with the red later. And or just steal that
That's more like it.
Teferi. Thirst for Meaning, sure. I'm most certainly going to steal that Castle Ardenvale. If I'm being completely honest, I'm stealing the Castle Ardenvale. Alright,
I have a
cool. Yep. They can go ahead and play that other Castle Orange, but they better blow something up
I've
quick.
got time.
So I'm gonna use my Teferi here. Yep. Cool with me. Alright. Got rid of one Teferi. Or we got rid of one token, not Teferi, sorry. So we'll steal this Teferi now. Keep this.
Don't worry, I got you.
And now we pass back to them. Cool. I'll get rid of this token. This way I can actually use my Teferi again. So I can use their Teferi again. Play my Agent of Treachery, steal theirs. Thank you. So I'm going to take my red source. We're just going to keep stealing their stuff, I guess. 3, 6, 7. 2 more mana. If I'm my opponent, I probably would have just saved the Omen of the Sea on the board and bounced it back.
I'll protect you. Let's try this.
Alright. I will take this to Teferi. I will return this back to my
I
hand.
have done hero things.
Alright, we'll go ahead and throw away the Claim the Firstborn. Sure. Yup. Seems good. They've probably got absorbs. Like for days. I'll play this. Right, okay, 4, that resolves. Auto pay. Okay. How many more counter spells do you think they'd have? They have 2 Teferis in the yard. Vanishing Light, probably take care of my Thassa. Okay, sure. I'm gonna play Elspeth Conquers Death to try to exile that. Okay. Try it again. Yep. I mean, we know they have absorbs. That's just not a surprise to anybody here. Alright, pass to the opponent. I don't have enough devotion, and I need to burn through their absorbs.
Let's slow this down.
Okay, so we got him to use Elspeth Conquers Death. They gotta have... Okay, there you go. That's something. Now where is that Dream Trawler I know that I'm waiting to see? This has got to draw a counterspell. Alright, cool. Cool. And now we'll go ahead and just blink this. I don't want to like worry about Mystical Dispute there, countering my Agent of Treachery, so I'm just kind of like winging it right now.
This might be a bad idea.
Alright, Elspeth Conquers Death, exiles... Thassa, you got it. Sure. Let's go ahead and play Thassa. Which one do I want to exile? Probably the Banishing Light. Yep, the Banishing Light won't matter. Sure, Dream Trawler, you got it. Now we gotta try to get this value off the opponent. Alright, so Agent of Treachery's coming down. What do I want to steal? Doesn't matter. Sure, so they gain some life back from this, but I do get to burn out whatever it is that they might have here. Whatever that last card is. Cool, Dovin's Veto. Got rid of it. Pass. Oh, they played the land. I don't think I would have played the land. First thing is +1 loyalty. +1/+1. We'll tap this down. Alright. Sure. Yup. And we got some value off that. Cool. And then I would just bounce Agent of Treachery back to my hand. Play it again. Steal the castle. Blink Agent. And then steal the Dream Trawler. Perfect. Oh, that was so flawless. I see you out there with your sweet, sweet little, whatchamacallit thingamabobber. Oh, and we won. Look at this sweet blue-white control hand. I'll try it. Even though we're not blue-white control, this is a very blue-white control hand. No, okay. A red source would be super chill, though, you know? An untapped red source would be super chill. Like, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. I really wouldn't hate it. I really would not hate it at all. Like, it would be the coolest thing. Shufflers draw me the darnest things. The new hit sitcom. Holy cow, Rimrock, dude. Pumped up Rimrock. That's a lot of Rimrock. Okay. Okay. Opponent's gonna just really make me take some damage here, huh?
I know.
Here, have a pump spell, I guess.
I have a plan.
Well, I drew my red source. It is not untapped. So Sadness is on the stack, and it has resolved. Alright. Cool. Charming Prince can block for this next turn. Love Struck Beast, great news for me, as always.
That's more like it.
Oh, that's a lot of mana. Do you want to scry here? Or just gain 3 life, keep myself... No, let's scry. Oh, sweet Christmas. I am so glad I scried. So we've got to make it so that the opponent uses the Rimrock Knight main phase 1, I guess? The swing with Rimrock Knight. Like, realistically, I just need to survive a few turns, right? Incorrect. That is not what I thought. Okay, alright, cool. It's gonna hurt. Yep. Alright, that hurts. Oh, they have me dead, actually. Actually, there might be a shot here. They need a 1/1 to attack with Love Struck Beast, right? So if I bounce this 1/1, we're good. What are the odds?
Might be a bad idea.
And then I can use Lava Coil to burn down the Questing Beast. It's okay. They're not gonna make a 1/1. See? Look, not a 1/1. Still not a 1/1. We're doing just fine.
Let's try this.
Oh boy. But this is a concern. Do I want to shock myself? Do I... Oh. Shock here, block? I kind of like that, actually. Oh, no, I can't. I have to just block? Because I can't act... Oh, boy. Silly me. I guess I could shock. It's fine. Let's just hope I don't die. Alright. There's a chance. We have the smallest chance. Like, that could be Embercleave in hand. If it is, we really do need to get rid of all this stuff right now. So, like, just offer the trade with the Bone Crusher Giant. No! Sweet baby Teferi, why? Oh, boy. I'll keep that, I'll keep that, I'll keep that. I need that, I need that. Oh, oh boy. I don't... Oh, jeez. That's a real concern. If that's an Embercleave, we're so dead, right? Dream Trawler won't do it. Yeah, we're gonna just have to see what happens here. Uh-huh. Yeah, there you go. I'll take 2. It's cool. Oh, take 2. Just take the 2. Just let me take the 2, please. So we trade here. All right, gotta try for this. I don't know what I got to do now, right? Like, I've gotta just hold on to this Dream Trawler as a way to, like, gain some life. Hopefully, please don't have anything. This is so risky. Oh boy. Yeah, boy, you got it. Might have the Agent of Treachery steal that. I'm pretty sure I have to Agent of Treachery steal that Embercleave. 3, 6, 7. If I steal the Embercleave, what does that actually do? I need the life gain. That I do know. That's the Rimrock in their hand. I'm gonna have to steal this Embercleave. Now I've got to block. Right? We swing in, we block the or the Rimrock Knight, I guess. They don't have a 1/1, so we're currently okay. Oh, please. Do we just inch this one out? Come on, tell me that we just scraped this one out. Yeah, dude! No Embercleaving Dream Crawlers here. No trawling. Alright. Jeez Louise, that was a close matchup. Alright. I think I went like all of this. Do I just become a control deck? Looks like I do. Charming Prince, you're gonna have to chill out for a little bit. Thassa, you're a bit slower, but you're something. Agent of Treachery, I don't know if I can live to see that get played again. I got lucky last round. Alright, let's try it. Oh, this is so sketch. This is so sketch. They probably bring in the 2-mana 1/1 in red. Okay, I'll keep this hand. Has a board wipe, has some interaction. Maybe I could have kept one Agent of Treachery in, because, I mean, let's not lie here. It feels pretty good to constantly steal my opponent's stuff. The Innkeeper. Alright, we've got to move. Pretty much we don't need any more lands. We don't need any more lands. Is that Groot? 1 mana of any color? I think we've got to bounce that. Keep them off their colors. For at least long enough to where I can play my board wipe. I'm pretty sure that was the right call. Alright, I'll keep that. Pass to the opponent. Whatever they play will sweep. Hopefully it's not like something too crazy. Well, that could fall under pretty sweet. We take 5, go to 11, go down to 9 after our shot here. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to sweep the board, so... We'll draw a card. Here we go! I think with there not being anything on the board right now, I can just play my Thassa. Alright. I was supposed to leave up the steam vents, but it's cool. Oh, yeah. There we go. You love to see it. You love to see it. What is their hand? I'm curious. What? That is flash. Alright, I guess I'll just attack. Pretty much not going to do anything until they do something with Wildborn Preserver. Because I don't really have to. And if they swing in, I know I could have made Thassa live, but I could just also wait, use Thassa as a defensive tactic. So now they're going to probably, whatever removal spells I might have, right? Oh, no, that's not even a defensive tactic. Yeah, sure. This will be the defensive tactic right here. We'll just put that back on top. Alright, so they're loaded with Ember Cleaves. GG's. I'll take the play. I'm going to mulligan. Huh. I think I'll keep this. Yeah, I'll keep this. Yeah, alright. Yeah. This seems good. This seems good. Just need a Thassa and like a fourth land, right? So I'm going to ship the Fabled Passage back. You know, do I ship the Fabled Passage back or do I ship the Plains back? Shipping the Plains back means that I can potentially... I can go fetch for it. Thins out my deck. Deck thinning. Do I want to thin the deck at all even? Oh, man. Yeah, sure. I'll try this. Alright. We're going to go hardcore deck thinning. This will draw me to the core of my deck that I need to get to. Yep, totally. And I get to hold up shock. Depending on what they do, I may not fetch immediately, though. Like, if their deck doesn't really require me to fetch at all, like, I know there's no aggression and I don't need to fetch, I may just wait. Come on, Thassa. Let me just yoink. I just want to yoink. And I'm doing it the fair way. I'm not ramping. I'm doing this the old-fashioned one land a turn. That's why I don't play Mass Manipulation, because I just don't have enough mana ever. Like, that's way too much mana. Alright, so I don't need a fetch. Well, immediately punished. Alright. True, my one-up Prince. Alright. Cool. Please. Alright, so they've got blue and black in their deck. Are they blue-black control? Even better, are they, or should I be asking if they're mill? What if they're mill? Uh-oh, here comes some thought erasing. Yup. I think there goes my Teferi. Oh no, I don't have a white land. Why would you discard that? Oh, darn. Alright, opponent saw the line. We're gonna fetch now, get a Plains. Go scrying. Land? No. I need lands. Okay, what can I do? They didn't see my Thassa, luckily. Oh no, they're an Esper. Oh, come on, man. There goes my Thassa, you got it. Don't care for that. Go ahead, attack. If they don't play anything, then we just go ahead and shock them. Silly opponent just discarding all my cards. And or exiling. I'll just shock them. And we'll go in for some attacks. I'll play this because I need to scry. Though I should probably be mindful that they might play something like Ashiok, bounce one of my things back, but worry about that later. Are they Esper control? Which version of Esper are they? Are they tap out control or are they old school control with absorbs and counter spells? Alright. So there's their second white. Now they can Shatter the Sky and or Kaya's Wrath. Next turn, of course. That is an awful draw. But I'm going to hold on to it. Okay. They're down to 8. Scoured Barons. Too strong. Gaining a life. Broken. Yup. There's Ashiok. Let's try to get rid of Ashiok. That card's a problem. Alright, your turn, opponent. What do you got? I've got so many lands to discard. I'm okay if you bounce the token. Even the Akroan War. Oh, no. Okay.
The shadows awaken. What a foolish thing.
Okay. We're keeping Ashiok's health low. They've Kaya's Wrath. We're forcing the attack here. So that if they attack, hopefully they hit 2 lands or something like that. Just hit my lands. At this point, I don't need them. I've got more than enough to spare. And then we'll block the 2/3. They'll make another 2/3. Actually, yeah, I mean, there's no reason to take the damage. Each tapped creature deals damage equal to its... Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we'll block. We'll block. And, like, not only that, it's a 2/3, so it'd survive. Uh-huh. Madome's Prophecy, or Medomai. Sure.
Creeping.
Land? Nope. Literally 2 amazing cards. Elspeth Conquers Death and Thassa. The 2 things I do not want you to rip from my hand. Cool.
I'm known for my excellent timing. I've got it.
I realize I could have totally gotten them to block. I still probably can. Oh, Agent of Treachery. Kaya Orzhov Usurper, huh?
Don't worry, I got it.
Interesting. They must have thought erasure. Yep, there you go. Kaya's Wrath, sure. Drew a land, feels good. Oh man, the Planeswalkers are hitting the board now. I mean, I need them to... Man, how do I get out of this? I need an Agent of Treachery them. It looks like they don't play counter magic. They seem to be the version that's all in on like just tap out control. Let me see. Yep. Okay. You got it, bud.
Didn't see it going, so I let that
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Uh-huh. Drawn 2 cards, that's pretty good.
I respect brother. You better
Sure,
watch
they're
your
eating
back
my
from here on
enchantments,
out.
that's fine. Another Ashiok. Okay, I think it's safe to say that we're dead here. Yeah, especially after another land, I'll concede. Huh. All these Planeswalkers. Good news, a few of them get hit by Devout Decree. Joven's Veto, Tail's End. Lava Coil does nothing. Claim the Firstborn does nothing. Crowan War does nothing. Alright. Counter Magic is real bad once a Teferi resolves. Maybe Dawn of Hope's pretty good here. They probably play Dream Trawler. That's like their only creature. What do I not want in this matchup? It's gonna go While. I don't think the Akron War is gonna do much of anything. Alright, on the play. A lot of our stuff's gonna get thrown away, so probably want to keep a hand that has a few more threats. And I wanted to bring in only threats, so that feels good. I'm gonna play the Fabled Passage now to get another blue source.
You show remorse. I'll show nothing.
Nope, didn't draw anything good. Are they short on blue? Is that what it is? I think if they might have like a ton of like thought erasures, but with no blue sources. Except that one, which I'm okay with.
Here we
Oop, I played the wrong land. Oh well. 'Cause then I could have turned 5. Yeah, that might have cost me. Played the wrong land. Supposed to play another Sacred Foundry. Oh, good. I don't really have anything to worry about here.
I'm bored or perish the thought.
Sure, I'll get rid of the white source.
I'll protect you.
I'll bounce that back to their hand. And then I'll scry again. I'll take both of these, actually. These are pretty good. Probably discard Cavalier now. Opponent. Pitch Cavalier.
I'm mysterious, refined. Let's tidy up in there.
Alright.
All
Take
I've
this. I
left
should have
you is
done this
pain.
in another order, but it's cool.
Oh, I've done the hero
Alright.
thing before.
Let's see what we find now. Move that Teferi to the bottom. Kind of need to draw a whatchamacallit, another blue source here before they... I probably should be speeding towards one. To be completely honest, yeah, I should. I don't need to give them value. I don't think I'm gonna give them value. Like, I'll just leave Thassa right now, the way she is. Ooh, you know what? I'll plus.
I've got time.
Blink the elite guard mage. Yeah, not. No, you know what? Now it doesn't matter, right? We don't have Cavalier, nor do we have Gadwick. Would have had a Cavalier earlier. Okay. Throw that away. Attack you.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Let's go ahead and go scrying. There we go. That I do want. That I most certainly do want. Okay. That's one heck of a magic card to see. All right. There we go. Cavalier of the Gales. Or Cavalier of Gales on top. Sure. Getting rid of my other Thassa. Interesting. Well, I know you can't do anything on my turn. Alright, let's get in there for some damage. Some Dimaggio. Let's return Brazen Borrower to the hand. So this way, if they sweep, it won't matter. Oh boy, doesn't matter. Okay, I want those both to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this way if they sweep, I still have some kind of threat. That's what I wanted. And especially wanted instant speed. Uh-huh.
Let's try this.
I'll play the tap land. Alright, sweet. So now we'll have Devotion once we play the Brazen Borrower at the end of the... I mean, we'll have it regardless, right? Because we'll have both Thassa Teferi. Sure, fine.
I know 88 ways to defeat. Meditate and prepare.
We just gotta shut them off of being able to get rid of... Okay, that's fine. They thought Erasure, they're dead. Cool. So they can rip whatever they want, they're dead here. And nice. Got there. Alright. On to game 3. Let's do this. Okay. What are we looking at from the opponent? Boss is pretty important here. Might bring in one Deputy of Detention, right? Like, what's the harm in that? Narset, Ashiok. Can I even counter the opponent enough times? It's hard for them to actually deal with Thassa. And once we have a Thassa, a lot of things go our way. We'll just keep blinking and doing a bunch of sweet things. You know what? Let's go ahead and drop Deputy. It's fine. Dawn of Hope. In this situation, it's there to help us grind out the matchup. Yeah, Dawn of Hope just does not do enough for us, so we're going to try something else. Hopefully we hit a land here. Cool. Yep. Still want to just keep hitting lands. I'm going to hold up Tail's End. I think they have a Planeswalker. Oh, no. Do they have Thoughtseize? Or Thought Erasure? Man. That hurts. I need an untapped red source right now. Oh, they're taking out the Thassa. Okay. Okay. I'm going to just do this now. So they know about Thassa. I mean, they took our Thassa. They know about the rest of our hand, including Unchained Berserker. Cool. Fairy down. Let's go and get a blue source here. We're in desperate need of one. Now, I know they can't hit this with Oath of Kaya. We could just sit here. Alright, so that gets rid of the sweeper from their deck. Jeez Louise, so much hand disruption from the opponent. Not gonna do anything, we're just gonna wait. Oh, life gain lands, and... sure. Yeah, you got it. You know what? I will bounce that back to their hand. I'll make them play it again. Sure, it's fine. I can't let them play a Planeswalker. Sure, fine. Alright.
Sorry I'm late.
I am gonna just keep bouncing this. Yep, you got it. Is it Brazen Borrower? Sure, I'll counter that ability. Why not? Oh boy. Alright, there we go. I want that.
Here we go.
Let's get them to use their board wipes. We're pretty much out of non-creature spells now. They've clearly been waiting to get some kind of value off that. Oh. Eating my Brazen Borrower? My Raisin Borrower? Alright. Do they have anything to get back? I don't think so.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
Yeah, sure. Tap down the Elspeth Conqueror's Death. Why not? Yeah, I'll keep Teferi. Why not? So now they've got to sweep the board again, right? Right on. Yup.
There is little left. The shadows awake.
Alright, cool. So I think we got this one. We exile the Ashiok. Check. We bounce that back to their hand.
I've got some.
Send in 2. We hold up Counterspell no matter what happens. We just counter usually. They've got to keep making tokens to block here. Alright. Oh, perfect. Well, that, okay, so that by doing that, now we actually just get to play Teferi and bounce this. And or tap it. GG's. I'll take the play. Oh, boy. We don't do much of anything until turn 4. All of these are turn 4 plays. But we have perfect mana. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, I guess at least we do something with this hand. I'll bottom a Sacred Foundry. We, like, interact. Okay, so we're digging towards Crowan War plus, like, Thassa to steal the Sphinx of Foresight and things like that. Oh, boy. If we find Teferi, we get to, like, bounce the Crowan War back. Like, we just need to focus on stealing our opponent's stuff. May not take game 1, though. Game 1 is a little bit of a pickle. We have somewhat more of a matchup post-board. Plus, they might think we're Jeskai Fires. Alright. There's an Crowan War. Alright. So they're going to go with a second Scryland. Alright, we just need Thassa. I think Thassa would be perfect right now. Didn't find it, but we did get another blue source. Lava Coil not needed. Alright, come on, deck. Give me a Thassa. Thassa's exactly what we're looking for right now. Dang it. Alright. Opponent's turn. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll shock. Let's see. Will this get something out of our opponent's hand? I think they might think we have counter magic. So that's why I've just been going down this line. Gonna commit to it here. Uh-huh. You got it. Sure. I shall take your finest Sphinx, please. And now we just gotta see what they have. Alright, come on, deck. Just don't have anything about it. Don't have anything. Like, maybe we could dodge fires. They don't have any of those. They have, like, maybe planeswalkers or something like that. Sure. I don't want to commit Dream Trawler to this board because they might have a sweeper. Alright, so Sacred Foundry tapped. Yep. Let me think. I'll bottom that. Okay. Let's see what they have. This can't destroy any enchantments or anything like that. It can give haste, it can draw a card, they can gain some life. That's fine. No blocks. What do I do here? Sure. Take the damage. A Crow and Warwolf. Oh, man. Sure. That sucks. I can't do anything. I have to leave up mana. Tap down the friendly neighborhood Kenrith. Alright, we're gonna steal Kenrith. Alright, we're gonna steal their blue sources. Sure. Alright, pass back to the opponent. Sure. I'll blink my own thingamabobber here. Alright, opponent. And I'm not going to bounce that Prison Realm, because if I do, they get their Kenny back. Okay. Come on, opponent. Show me what you got. Let's see it. Oh, boy. Thassa tapping down all of these Cavaliers is pretty clutch, though. I won't lie to you there. It's pretty clutch. Alright, so we have one Steam Vents owned by the opponent. Right, one of these Steam Vents is the opponent's. Yeah, sure, you got it. So the opponent likes the cards in hand. No surprise. Throw that to the bottom. Get in some damage. Oh boy, I mean, I could have turned on the Devotion with Thassa, put them down to 3. And then killed them. No, yeah. Okay, well now they would have died for sure. Alright, so we'll bounce this back to their hand. They've already played one spell this turn. They can't play anything else. Hopefully it's not another Shadow of the Sky. That's the only thing I'm worried about. And we got there. Woo! Close. Alright, how are we boarding? How are we boarding? Protection from white, so Deafening Clarion doesn't kill that. Deafening Clarion, however, does kill Deputy. Claim the Firstborn does nothing here. Aether Gust only tucks Red Cavalier and the enchantment. A Crow and War definitely has some targets. Gotta watch out for Prison Realms, though. Ah, boy. This is a matchup. Bone Crusher Giant, not the greatest. Like, gotta get rid of Kenny. Kenny's a bit of a problem. Play one Aether Gust to tuck. Oh boy. Tobin's Veto? Is that the truth here? Do I even want to Shatter the Sky? I mean, I'm gonna blow up my own stuff if I do that. Yeah, I guess I have to. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna probably do a better job of controlling us out this game, so maybe we want more threats. Keep. Oh, this hand is beautiful for the most part. Hopefully they don't like have an answer or like a counterspell or something for Unchained Berserker. I don't think they will. Nice to fairy. Okay, so that's a perfect curve almost. Sacred Foundry next turn or whatever. Robber of the Rich. What should left the land on top, huh? Oh, that's so good against us. Okay. They mulliganed? Unbeatable. That's how you do it. You mulligan your way to where... Oh my god, dude, no! Not my Thassa! This is bad. This is not looking good for us. I don't want to lie to you all. This is not looking good for us. They just stole our, like, Thassa.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
I'll plus.
Might be a bad idea.
Alright, cool. Very cool. I didn't want that anyways. So I need to get them to stop. Oh, man. They are dunking with that card right now. Well, that's actually pretty good. Right, I don't want this here anymore. It's pretty annoying. They ate Thassa and a Brazen Borrower. Play my Thassa? Pass? Alright. So what can I do now? Yeah, that's really good.
I have crafted an item just the trick for this.
Let's keep them from drawing. Luckily, since they have a ton of Cavaliers and things like that, their deck does like just run a silly amount of creatures. Ooh, there goes my Thassa again. Missing out on a land drop here. Gotta probably kill this. Much as I don't want to. Next turn I want to draw an island. This way I can play the island and just draw a ton of cards right now. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, this is really bad for us.
Past, present, and future.
Because now I'm
are
kind of
bound
stuck.
with threads of
I
time.
can't draw any cards, so...
Hone your prowess.
They missed again. Alright, one top. Oh, Mystical Dispute. You got me good. What are they gonna get? Okay, cool. A land? Was it a blue land? Oh, okay. Well, at least it was a tapped blue land. Whatever. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Now they get their own stuff back. That's annoying.
Thoughtfulness.
Or they get all that stuff they've got in their hand. Alright. Not good for us. They're close to getting their own devotion going. Okay. We got rid of the Narset. Great.
This isn't a fight you can win. No, I am not making this up as I go.
Uh-huh.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, cool. So now we have the Sphinx. If they attack, that means they get a Brazen Borrower, though. That'll be a problem, because then they could just bounce. Yeah, I don't want that. If they get the Brazen Borrower, that's bad for us. Huh. Alright, Kenny's good. Kenny's a problem. Sure. Sure. I need to draw a land. Drop them again.
Right on schedule.
I could bounce everything back to their hand. That would feel kind of bad.
Don't worry. I got this.
Oh, man. I really needed a land there. Really needed a land there. Kind of unfortunate that I'm just not hitting that land. Had I hit a land, I would have actually gotten the Steal the Sphinx of Foresight. Alright, cool. Got rid of the thief. That feels good. Oh man. And it was an untapped land too? Sure, so that's on an adventure for them. Okay.
That's more like it.
Alright, so how do I get out of this now? Problem.
This isn't a fight.
Bounce their Sphinx back.
I've got time.
They know about my Thassa. That much I do know. So they're probably going to wait till they can play both in one turn, right? They know about the Thassa. That's for sure happening. 4, 7. So if I get one more land, I can do both Elite Guildmage and Thassa. Put them both on the board. And I know Brazen Bar can't block, so we can kill the Teferi.
This might be a bad idea.
Alright, so I could tap something down. That feels pretty good. 4, 5. So they can't do both and give haste. They can only play one. I think the misplay was they were supposed to tap the land. If they would have tapped the land, then I would not have been able to tap something down. Sure. Dream Trawler's pretty good. Let's see what I find now. Huh. Let me think. We just keep stealing their lands, I guess. That's pretty good. Also pretty funny. Move that to the bottom. Teferi, Teferi. What are we gonna do?
Don't worry. I got this.
Alright, we're gonna take their steam vents. So we can block. Eventually they will run out of lands. So that's good. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. So they have 2 mana after they play Kenrith. Once again, just keep stealing their stuff. I think we steal one more. Like, yeah, the next card we steal with Agent of Treachery nets us 3 cards. And then after that, I can just keep tapping Dream Trawler. Oh boy, dude, we claw back in this game. Wow, we actually got there. That's pretty sweet. This is not a great matchup for us, considering how hard it is to actually, like, deal with all their threats. If they get another Dream Trawler, that might be a different story, but... Oh, I'm stealing that. 100% stealing that. Alright, let's get another blue source. Get in there for some damage. What do I want to do? I could get them to start, like, discarding their cards. Nah, that's pointless.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Alright, I'm gonna take this land. And then before they attack, we gotta tap it down. And we have the ability to tap 2 creatures down, so that feels pretty good. Yes. Does that resolve? And that should tap them down. So now they have to bounce my Teferi, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry I'm late.
They bounce my Teferi, that's fine. Or not my Teferi, sorry, my Thassa. I mean, I know they're not bouncing Agent of Treachery. Unless they have, like, a counter spell. Which, I don't think that works, because I have Teferi. Alright. And I guess now we just steal their... I'll just keep stealing their lands. Just cut them off their white. So we go Agent of Treachery, take Temple of Triumph, then blink it with Thassa. I mean, they're dead before that, actually, but still. That would have been the plan. Nice, and we got there. Wow. Well, we went 5-1 with the deck, so, you know, it was pretty sweet being able to just steal our opponent's stuff. As we had mentioned, we had some cute, like, interactions where we just kept blinking Elite Guard Mage, gained a ton of life, drew a ton of cards. So the deck overall has a ton of like 1-ofs and 2-ofs, but I think that it's perfect because we're kind of using this deck almost like a little bit of like a toolbox. Getting maybe a few things that I would like to change moving forward is getting more enter the battlefield effects, but yeah, and we can't go up that many Agent of Treacheries because, once again, we do not ramp that fast. We are fairly casting that card. So the deck did feel fun. The white was great. I don't know if it's necessarily better than the green, as the green does allow you to ramp and have some of the best enter the battlefield effects, like Risen Reef. But we did get to play Elite Guard Mage, Charming Prince, and Dream Trawler, Elspeth Conquers Death, and Teferi. So once again, the deck was powerful. Definitely give it a spin if you'd like. Obviously, I don't know how it would do on the ladder, but, you know, if you're trying to just grind some gold through the leagues, get some games in, this is definitely a fun deck to play, and I think we could definitely tweak it moving forward. So I have to work on that myself. Probably, if you want to see me tweak the deck and then work on it a little bit more, swing by my stream, as I'll probably work on it there. Other than that, as always, I do appreciate you all coming back and watching all my content and all the content on here, on MTGGoldfish.com. And as always, if you enjoy the stuff we make here, feel free to leave a like and a sub, and hit the bell icon to be notified when a brand new video comes up. Other than that, it's your friendly neighborhood Asian Avenger signing out, and I'll see you at the next
Thanks
one.
for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.